Hey, what are you up to? Come on, get those eyes back to work. Can you hear something? Adjust the slider until the volume is at a comfortable level. Even the configuration is strange. Hello everyone, and welcome to ENA, Dream Barbecue. Now, I'm not familiar with this, but this is a surreal exploration game, apparently based on a series of YouTube videos. People have been asking for this for years, and now it is finally out, completely free on Steam. I have been playing Yumi Nikki lately, so this is actually a perfect time to get into this. Well, the volume feels good at about here, so let's confirm. Get your eyes working. Adjust the slider until the face on the left is visible. Okay, probably just visible, right? I'll leave it where it is. Ooh. Look at that, there's a bit of 2D animation as well. Press W to move those legs. You see that? You reached in and then pulled your hand away, swimming through the air as if you were checking the temperature before diving in fully. Meanwhile, we're in the darkened streets of some abandoned village, like everything was destroyed in order to make way for your swim. But you yourself feel completely relaxed at ease. It's like being in the ocean beneath a sea turtle. Well, I guess let's just follow in your path. Okay, left shift to sprint. Although, whatever you are and whatever you've done, something tells me we can't run away from that. There seems to be something glowing over here. And it's like the soundtrack can't pick a lane. It can't decide if this is frenzied and panicked or just sort of energetic in its portrayal of this. There are lit lanterns along this street. A bed that stands out in color and luminosity. You can go to sleep. Was there something else this way? I think there was. Oh, look at this. Just like Yumi Nikki and LSD Dream Emulator before it. And I can't help but feel the inspiration. This is somewhat open-ended. There's an hourglass with no sand in it. Like time doesn't mean anything anymore. This place totally frozen. I mean, you may be swimming through now, but it does feel like this place has been empty for a long, long time. If we allow you to leave, entering the clouds just as you emerged, will something happen if we wait around for a while? There you go. Your face didn't look quite human, but because you were all in shadow, I couldn't tell if it was a different shape or if there was actually something different about you, like the hair. Anyway, you've gone on that side. Will you re-emerge on the other? If not, I guess we'll get some sleep. Open this door. Yeah, I suppose when you lie down to dream, your bed is a door. It's weird, there's these particles that don't seem to be falling or rising. Catapulted straight into the next stream. These panels on the wall indicate over and over, do not look. Wisps of smoke guide me further down the hall. I was immediately taken aback because the soundtrack just did what it did as soon as I caught eyes on you. But then again, the screens told me not to do that. Ooh.
Hope you don't mind, but could you tell me...
Where the hell is the boss?
ENA is searching for the boss.
Yes, I am the boss.
No, you're not, idiot. Don't believe him, ENA. He is not the boss.
Okay, you got me. I am not the boss, nor a penguin, but in fact, the great Dracula.
This guy's nuts. I can't stand another minute with him.
I am not nuts. I am Dracula.
What are your pain points? What's your problem? What are our business struggles today? Let me help you invest in your future.
Eh? Is this another one of your prism schemes? Stop with those complex words. You're making me dizzy.
Just tell me about this dumb job already.
Being proactive at work, eh? Good signal, good signal. Anyways, listen carefully. It took a while, but this windbag finally spotted out the boss's location. The only problem is... you're late. And now we're running out of time to put that dead meat in its place.
Huh, seems I am out of the loop. Shall we review the job description?
Well, as you'd say in that wacky language of yours, we're aiming for the boss's gut this mission. He's our greatest, work target yet.
Understood. Aim for the target.
Yeah. What is this? Who's smoking this much? No good, no good. All the smoke in the way is really not doing any good for my lungs. I hate cigarette smoke. It's the worst.
Let's arrange our next ambush at the scene. Could you point out the boss's location?
Come here. Here. Over here. Look, see that island? It seems the boss is hiding there. But I think we should get rid of all this smoke first. Well, do we have ourselves a deal? I guess so. ENA Dream Barbecue. That was quite an intro it threw us into. Go back where you came from. There you will find the receptionist. Be sure to ask her how we can reach the boss without exploding our lungs in the process.
That is most categorically doable.
It seems like we have two personalities attached to that head of ours, one agreeable and one quite impatient. Now all this might make a bit more sense to those who have the context of the YouTube videos, but something tells me you're not supposed to exactly understand what's going on. In fact, in a very dreamlike way, it just keeps throwing things at us and asking us to accept. So I'm not going to dwell on it too much. We have a clear objective: find the boss. Although we're speaking about this almost as if we're the director of a film. Look at you, you're a man dressed as a frog, wearing wooden sandals. As you might imagine, I'm having a hard time breathing. Sitting here, working. Okay, well, let's go find the receptionist. Oh, and a dead crash test dummy. We can press tab on you to view job listings. I love how it's combining 2D and 3D animation. Downstairs, you'll find the receptionist. Use those interrogative sales tactics of yours to get more info on what's going on here. We need to get rid of this nasty smoke, ENA. Huh. So this is a game where we play as our supervisor from Voices of the Void. sea of dead, drowned souls. The smoke rising off is not good for us. So what's your deal? Just lying to us and then immediately conceding?
You must be the entity that figured out where our target was. Is that verifiably true?
What? Did you call me a stinky penguin?
No, but I know a guy who could get you one.
I can hear your thoughts. Stop!
You know, it's weird that I've used this comparison before, but I really can't think of a better way to put it. This feels like one of those weird PS2 demo games for a release that you'll never see on the shelves. Alright, I'll admit I'm curious about what's going on over here. I see you blinking. Oh, that eyelid is actually 3D. This door seems to be out of order. For the moment. Who are you? There was no input display on my screen, but you did react to me pressing E on you. You seem aware of my presence at least. This must act as a hub. Now, what about this one over here? Lights welcoming the aperture of the event. What a job! Are you telling me these things are sentient and employed for this purpose? Well, at least they're doing their job well. Okay, enough messing around. Slide down the coal chute. My lungs don't seem to have any issues. That ocean of blood appears to be leaking through the reception desk. But there are more paths open to us now. A blood fountain. Although this kind of blood is only for decoration. Well, at least it's not demanding that we look away anymore. Slot machines. They feed on hope. Just like real slot machines. I love how this one hallway within the casino is more like a Blade Runner alleyway at night. So dark we can't see the ceiling, but signs going upward so that we recognize the depth. But that smoke is more pervasive here than anywhere, even outside. Have you lost weight? One last game and I'm heading to the crowd door. I heard about some crazy contests with great retributions inside. There's a whole lot of you being held back here, but you've got something in your collective hands. This door is restricted for the time being. Now, I don't know if this is just a first release, like if it's going to be episodic and like later episodes will cost money, or what's going on here. All I know is that this is very impressive looking. Like, I haven't seen two things yet that look the same. The other day I went to the lonely door and it gave me a big, gruesome hug. Where would we all be without the doors? Well, we'd be where we are and nowhere else, I suppose. Have you seen the lonely door? Honestly, it's kinda smoking hot. Okay, won't delve into that. Oh, look at you. Hang on, wait, I want to see your face. We're not gonna get the opportunity. Oh, never mind. Oh, you're like a cracked Russian nesting doll. Listen to yourself. You don't even make sense. Typical Rena. You just referred to me as Rena. Capitalization could indicate an acronym, but an extra letter means an extra word then. Also, you don't make sense. I see that wordplay there. You just see what that slot machine did? It's opening its mouth. It may feed on hope. Does it also speak hope? Probably not, right?
Did I catch you at an okay time?
You again. Go away. You smell poor. Go eat a TV dinner, you broke pink-colored slug.
I'm afraid that the smoke here is polluting our lungs.
Let's cut the crap. Yes, we'll get rid of it for us so I can deal with the man in charge.
What? I hope you're splitting some needy nonsense. You're too late. The boss isn't even born yet. Besides, it's not on me to give an order like that. Now shoo, come back when you're richer. You poor, needy beggar. Hard up, schlocky, frowsy, shrimpy clodpole.
Who else is involved in the decision-making?
Ah, making more questions, are we? You seem rather problematic.
Are you poor with words or what? Let's talk, you cheap assistant!
Poor? Cheap? Me?
Worry not. You are still a child of God.
You're pushing your luck, lady. Look, the genies are the only ones with the authority to call off the smoke. They are glorified inside every door you see in this place. And don't you dare disrespect the doors.
Bless you for your business.
Job complete. There's something present in all of this, but especially in the 2D animation, that is so weirdly satisfying. Oh look, we've got a front row seat to what's beneath that blood ocean. Through the glass of the vivarium lies the natural habitat of legs. They swim freely through the blood so bountifully provided by nature. The legs are in season this time of year. Actually, the dimness of this room is actually fairly cozy, isn't it? From above, it looks like people forced to drown for eternity, like some kind of mythological punishment. Here, they're more like trout. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get going then. And just where do you think you're going? That's not a place for scammers like you. Look at you leaning out of the booth like that. Everything is just in constant motion. Oop. We're getting a call. ENA, I stalked your conversation. I heard something about those genies indoors. If you're gonna go looking for them, then I won't be able to go with you. My feet hurt from all this smoke. So, it's up to you to find those genies. We'll be in touch over the phone.
Heel, frog.
Ping me in some moments.
There we go. See, the cool thing about this and other surreal games like it is it's throwing all these things at you, and basically what that means is you don't have time to dwell on it, and so you don't have time to look at these things logically. It just throws these things in your face, and whatever your gut feeling is, that's probably how you're supposed to take it. And it doesn't mean everyone's going to come to the exact same conclusion, it just means it all makes very simple, like basic-brained sense. And that's how dreams are too. You always understand exactly what's going on, even if you wouldn't be able to explain any of it to anyone later. Even the complication we just learned of is very stream of consciousness, where it doesn't make any sense, and yet it leaves no ambiguity as to what we're supposed to be doing. We need to go see the boss, that's what we learned. The next piece of information? The boss hasn't been born yet, so you can't. Violates causality, but our directives are clear. You got something on your face, bud. Sorry, Am I required to talk to you?
Do you want me to turn around and roll my window down?
If you're that desperate to talk to someone, I could maybe spit some words at your face. That phrasing keeps coming up. I'm new around here. I've been hired at this place to do whatever people think I'm supposed to do. You might actually be the protagonist.
You look like a fellow entrepreneur. Let me shake your hand and collect your genius germs.
Sorry. Handshakes weren't part of the job description. They only hired me to find an entity that can organize the inauguration of Horse's Door's new genie. If you know an entity, fax me a blood sample immediately. Okay. So we can contact you if we encounter these entities. Well, aren't you cute? Look at that. I actually recognize this. You're a piggy bank that has been glued back together with gold. Kaboom! I am the boss.
You're not fooling anyone, fraud!
Yeah, you're right. My name's Kane, and you are ENA. I've seen you millions of times here. Is this something like a Simpleton event? Anyways, have you seen The Lonely Door already? I am a big fan. I'm so ready to cruise and party responsibly in every illegal way. I swear I will finally meet the bathroom this time.
Bathroom? You must be talking about the genie, true?
Genie? What a strange way to say bathroom. You're just taking words and swapping their associations, aren't you? Look at that. A real cat emerges and dances with a body made of the coins that were contained within. I mentioned how satisfying the animation is, but it's not just that. It's everything. It's the dialogue, it's the visuals. It is all just delightful nonsense. It's almost hard to believe something like this could have been made by human minds, but it was. And it makes me wonder just how much thought is actually put into it. Like, if this is all carefully crafted, or if they just kind of let whatever came to mind come to file. I am... Oh, never mind, you're speaking English.
Boss of what? Hogwash?
ENA. Unpopular everywhere, aren't you? I have studied ENA for a long time.
Say, are you a professional stalker? Don't take it personally.
No. Common mistake, but sad mistake. Stalker entities are inside crowd door, begging for autographs, for fame. No Piero the Genie equals no town.
Crowd door, is it? Sounds like we've got a busyness there, huh?
I am confident. You are unwelcome at the door. Piero the Genie is an entity with deviant tastes, just like me.
Nice one big foot. Or is that another hand? As if your limbs are the fingers of the fingers. Well, anyway, we need to figure out where we can go. You got any new information for me? Looks like your lungs are gonna have to wait a little while. I heard that the genies are pretty popular around here, but I have no idea what a genie even is. I bet they're the banana smoking types. How lewd. Is that an innuendo? Okay, so where are we going then? Open the lonely door? Seems like a good place to start from what we've heard. Ooh. We had delightful nonsense, but just as a dream can change on a dime, so too can this game. Oddly, there's a sudden urge to go to the bathroom. Call me crazy, but I haven't heard any information about the supposed genie of this door. Pretty suspicious if you ask me. This place reeks of naphthalene.
Let's think on it. Gather info and ask questions. I will provide us with the factual truth about this genie.
Bathroom? Why are you talking about whatever. You may go, I suppose. But don't stay there just to avoid work hours. I know that trick. Well, thankfully we heard something about the local genie. Are you props or entities being tortured? Ugh. We can reach out and touch you. Each of you makes a different sound. This world wants to be interacted with. And there's one hook empty, free. Well, it's inviting us to swim here, I think, even though that looks more like an exit sign. Look at that, there's a shadowy little corner. Wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't investigate. Oh, never mind. Huh, that is so weird. This feels like a stage. The plants are sprites that turn to face us. So, what's going on out there? Nothing I can particularly make sense of. Ooh, but we can have a look. Good thing the Radio Snake Hippo is broadcasting the news to us. I don't know what we would do without him. Oh, look at all this. Everything here seems to be alive in some way. Can we squeeze on through there? We can. With those green paths and flags waving in the breeze, it's like a mini golf course. Actually, it's sort of like being welcome to Oz. Look at those misshapen buildings that look like they don't really hold anything, but we are seeing some familiar faces. Bus stops are a good way to travel around here, but they need the essence of your blood to identify you, of course. Of course. Because anything it shows us, we just have to accept.
Excuse me, Miss Boss Lady. Are you looking for the bathroom too?
Oh, I am no longer the boss of myself. However, I can teach you to grow your own one in a few short steps.
That is amongst the weirdest spells I've ever heard from a witch.
Do you, by the chance of chances, know how to reach the genie?
She said bathroom. Shh. Let me talk.
She said bathroom.
Let's not make any compromises. I must get rid of this smoke to reach the boss. And it looks like this bathroom could be the key to our business's success.
Actually, one of us went looking for the bathroom and promptly got lost.
This is exactly why we should have gone to the purge event. We could have tried going to the bathroom from there.
Psst. We should go home. I am allergic to persons.
I got that reference. Hey!
Say, you seem like an entity who loves overworking themselves, and we seem to share the same final destination. Kind of. Would you be so kind to help us find our friend? I'll reward your hard work with something that could be useful in that, business of yours you like so much.
I guess we have another quest.
Horrible choice, but precise. Anyway, the last time we saw her, she said she'd ask for directions inside of Seal House.
Oh no! What if she's already bloodless inside there?
Hans, don't you remember? We saw her heading out from there to the complete opposite direction.
Settle down, ladies. Maybe someone gave her fake directions. That's your cue, Miss ENA.
Time to get to work.
Okay, so first lead, Seal House. I wonder which one is Seal House. Conversations back and forth where it's not even really clear if they're responding to each other. And when that's true even of our own player character, it even isolates us as the player. You alright, bud? How can you be so sad when that imagery is so happy? The bus doesn't seem to have arrived yet. It's too early. Let's have a look at some of these creatures. You're new. I am boss.
That's inaccurate.
Don't care. Not recognized. Go away.
Could you tell me everything you know about this G?
Left the door open. Now pets are gone. My babies!
Babies or pets?
Both. Same. Two entities, same life. Two soulmates. 4 of them there are. Find them. I will give so many money. Many money. We're just accepting quests left and right here, but I guess we do love overworking ourselves. They like to stain carpets in my house with blood. Do whatever you want with this information. Thanks, I won't.
I'll be right with you.
Okay, geez. It's also giving us seemingly contradictory information even within the space of a single conversation. Let's see what's going on in Seal House. Oh, it's all gooey. It's like being in a circus tent. We can pop the bubbles, too. I can't seem to climb up onto your arms. Well, let's have a conversation with the spaceship totem.
Greetings! I shall be happy to explain everything to you. One person can be in 2 places at once. Although, the magician does not have to be in 2 places at once. He can be in 1 place at one time. Because he would be lost in the other person's mind. I'm glad we understand each other, Anna. You are here because you want to be. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm here for pending business with your stupid boss!
Firstly, I need to get more info on this pointless shit!
Ah, the bathroom. But of course, you are looking for it. That old witch is looking for it. Everyone these days is in search of the bathroom. Now, you didn't hear it from me, but the way to the entrance is... The way to enter the bathroom is through that giant orb you see in the sky past the bridge. But in order to reach it, we must create life itself.
On it.
Now, go away, Anna, and get life. That shall be your quest today.
That was the most passive-aggressive wizard I've ever
Do
met.
some research and get back to you.
Well, we're starting a lot of jobs, we're not completing very many. So now what? We can always press tab and see all of our jobs. Find 4 pets. 4 blood-staining pets. I don't want to talk to anybody else until we've completed some of these. Look, there's bells hanging from these trees. The creatures on them are in shadow, even though the rest of this place is brightly lit, and in fact, if we look up, it's like we're underneath the Earth's crust. We can see the tectonic gaps. World at the center of the Earth. It's only fitting, right? We can probably find some way to make a beeline straight for that, but that's not what we want to do. Oh, look at these creatures. They look tortured, attached to the wall, completely different style from everything else around here. And they look at us as we pass. Oh, look at this. There's these mannequins all, like, washed up on the riverbanks. And the smoke, it rises from this river as well, even though it doesn't seem to be a river of blood. Oh, hey, it's a couple of crash test dummies actually out and about. But we can't seem to interact with them. They just wander aimlessly. I mean, of course they can't speak. They've no faces. If we come out this way... There is a bridge out there, but we can't seem to reach it. You're like the fetus of a creature inside an eggshell. Anything over here? There's some blood. Ooh. Okay, I'm assuming then that we're on the trail of one of your pets. Babies, whatever, and it seems to have claimed a victim. There you are. That's going to be a running jump. Yep. Easy there, pet. Acquired pet. Wonder if anything happens if we catch that thing. I just noticed it's got an eyeball flying around past the snake head. Can we take fall damage? We can't. Alright, we can follow those blood trails a fair way. Climbing under you allows us to listen to you, but it doesn't seem to prompt an interaction. What are you up to? Huh. You've got a split face like me.
May I offer you a divestment opportunity?
Divestment? Are you making fun of my unemployment lives? I don't care! Don't care! Go away! What? You are ENA? You have a job?
It's more of a lifestyle. That's my destiny. What more could I do? God knows the rest.
Ew. I am nice to you, and this is the thanks I get?
Rude entities like you get punished for the sins of others.
Tell me! I'm joking! Fell for it, didn't you?
Miss, could you keep it down, please? The pizza guy is right here.
You know, I'm pretty good at organizing words. I should be the CEO of organizing events or something.
It's like I'm fully comprehending every sentence as it's being spoken, but each one doesn't connect to the last, and that doesn't bother me one bit until I try to piece together everything afterwards. Now, speaking of piecing things together, you look like you're caught on that building, and it looks like that building is full of flesh, almost like you're birthed from these things. Or whatever's in them traps you. Hey, look! It's another of those posters held up on the Burning Man. There you are. I've been waiting all day for the bus service to resume. Miss? Miss? You want my attention? I saw it. I saw everything. Today, a man has been forced to desist from his labors.
Oh no, what a barbarity. Who could dare?
You heard me, Jenna. I've seen the heads of this entity being kidnapped not microseconds ago. You must find and free his head from this criminal misdemeanor. He should be back at work.
Of course. Delighted to help a business fellow.
Some of you are kind of riding the line between 90s clip art and Sega CD graphics. Is this everyone's luggage? Maybe confiscated or preparing to go? So there's a pierced planet right here. Oh wow, all kinds of decorative things strewn up on the bridge leading to the genie. We've got to prepare to go see the wizard. You're not going to let us through so easy, are you?
Oh no, non un altro.
Oh no, not another one.
Guarda, mia signora, non
Look, milady, you shall not pass. I own this bridge. I acquired it this morning.
Anthology anomaly! Step back, jackpot!
Hey, listen here. Curtison, I just had the worst day of my life, okay? I fought 3 times, no, 4, no, 5 times. Broke up with my girlfriend, killed my brother, and now... Ugh. Press E to revive. Okay, but it seems like our problem solved itself. I apologize, milady. Things just haven't been the same for me since that screaming witch crossed my bridge.
Hey, pal! My sympathy is gonna cost you for every condolence.
Wait. Condolence? Milady thinks I enjoy this? Being a professional hoarder is no joke. Do you have any idea how stressful this job is? Like, have you ever stared so intensely at something for 10 minutes and all of a sudden it becomes your favorite gift? It happened to me in the morgue. It was so shameful. Okay, look. See that broken building? And see that gentleman in there? This young man has been eyeing my properties the whole time. Literally. He wants to steal my properties for sure, but that's besides the point. I want him to stop looking at me. If you find a way to cover his eyes or something, I will... may give you my gratitude. Whatever, I don't know. Great, once again, a stream of nonsense with an objective. Now, quit ogling my properties and fly off. All we know is you're stressed and you don't want to be looked at. And what a poor day for that to be your desire. See, dream logic at its core, I believe, is about incentives and impediments to those incentives. You don't have to know the why. The why doesn't even have to make sense. It just has to be there. And you will fulfill your role in this thing. It is kind of strange. Being in a dream is sort of like being an actor in a movie without realizing it. It's another pet. Babies? Pets? Tonight's dinner? No one knows for certain. But we do need 4 of them. Okay, there's one blood trail that we've already seen. From this vantage point up here, I can't tell if there's any more. See, the thing is, I usually like to come into these things and be analytical. You can really break down dream logic in a lot of ways. You can break down the individual sites that you're seeing and try and guess as to their inspirations. But I think my earlier observation of delightful nonsense is precisely where this occupies. Turning your brain off is the way to go, and I am very, very sleepy as I'm recording this. It is 4:30 in the morning. Okay, there's gotta be... There you go. He doesn't grasp my goal. We need to find another way to cover your eyes. Ooh, your multicolored eyes. And your hair actually appears to be the legs of some kind of spider. To toil beyond death itself. I don't understand. I need to get back to my duty. I can't stay here. I'll be back to work soon. This game seems to value blood and work. But getting paid for said work doesn't even seem to be a thing. Sometimes, sort of. Well, let's just continue the search then. There's a different sort of blood. I'm a little disturbed at the save that came out right there. Ooh. Something crawled into the tunnels beneath here. And the changes in elevation make turning a little bit... well, I don't even know what to say. It makes my stomach turn. Like being in an organic sewer with a ghost. You're leading me a certain way. Your particles are pointing. I don't think I can make that. Okay. This way then. You're showing me the way, sort of. And the red blood is what ultimately guides us to you. Well, There's another one. Which means there's only one more to gain. Follow the flow of the water downward. That strategy will no longer work. Oh. Who are you? You look like a logo for a Gateway PC or something. Hang on. The rocks turn to stare at us. It looks like some fossils have been unearthed. A body could fit in here. Yeah, perhaps it could. Are we supposed to find you one now? You there. Well, there's not really a way for us to reach you. Maybe we could make that? Oh, I pressed E on you. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without this. Without the net, the lamp? It's difficult to make this kind of equipment. Well, I'm happy to help. I mean, if you're a body, I could take you. If we try slipping down here, we can't. We can only make our way back out. Hey, we're seeing this here as well. It feels like a trap waiting to grab somebody as soon as they set foot on it. Get out of my perspective. I'm gonna start using that. You're still up there. We could climb you to an extent, but not a great one. Look at that, clicking on the taxi. It transports us to a beautiful moonlit night on a comfy street. That way up the hill is completely shrouded in shadow like we're underneath a mountain. But the road and the buildings slope downward into the sea, but nobody seems to mind. You know, that's the kind of look that tells me everything's gonna be okay. Reassurances, even when we don't even know who you are. I thought that was a lighthouse at first, but it's some kind of obelisk with glowing runes on it. Well, it sure is comfy cozy. I kind of want to stay a while. Or at least grab a thumbnail. Alright, let's move on, if we can. If I can actually figure out a way out of here. This'll work. On a night like this, find peace on the coast. Oh man. It's so cool to see how many different ways the dream exploration genre can be done. Because on the one hand, I'm definitely seeing a lot of ways where it's taking inspiration from LSD Dream Emulator and Yumi Nikki. But I can also say this is not an experience I've ever had in my life before. Oh, look at that. We have a full log of all the dialogue we're seeing. We can keep track of our objectives. And we can see what those objectives are, although it seems like these descriptions are just as cryptic as when they were delivered to us. Whoa, I just accidentally fell through. But we're immediately transported back here. Huh. There's a trash bin ominously facing me back here. Sometimes. I mean, I was thinking if you want to block that person's gaze, just pick up the garbage bin and put it on their head. But maybe I'm just adapting to this world too quickly. We can go speak to whatever that guy is over there. Ooh. I could be the boss.
I disagree.
That's right. I am a vending machine. Dreams are made of weed doodles and tickets for sale are bought by... Okay. I can't sell things to ENA. No.
Guys, wait! I'm not doing what you say I'm doing! I'm not doing anything! I'm not doing anything at all!
Holy crap. You convinced me. But I can only sell one thing to you. Take it or leave. Oh, how ominous. A special cream best used as a sleep mask. Relax and cover your eyeballs in absolute ovum. Not for ENA, not for ENA, not for ENA. Well, we might as well, but we don't have any money. That would be 10 chocolates. But you don't have enough money. Okay, I'm out, I guess. Maybe another time then. And look at that, your animations have got animations. You bouncing around in that vending machine and the machine itself. I'm off to purchase some water at the vending machine before directing myself to the Purge event. Hangovers in the afterlife can make you real thirsty. First reference we've had to this being an afterlife. Funny story. I just saw an old woman fall victim to the deceit of that unstable old man at Seal House. What a funny story indeed. I'm sick of that sham man in Seal House. Please have mercy and say nothing to him. I've already heard enough gibberish. So, not thought of highly around here. Genthroom? Good gravy, what are you trying to spell me? Looks like we tried to subvert this mind virus, but spelling doesn't help.
Now we won't make it to the Purge event, and it's all her fault!
Look at that, all these masks among the rubbish. A rare device that contains the absolute knowledge of spatial positions. I could use that if somebody's been taking the doors off taxis as well. Everyone wants to go to the bathroom, but no one wants to die to reach it. Cowards. Yet once more, I'm really loving the recognition of that dream state where words are just sort of interchangeable. Can we remove these stalks? It seems like a piece of coral from out of this world. But is there anything we can do with it?
Tell this place to drink Armenian. I hate bathrooms.
These voice actors are really earning their paycheck, aren't they? Oh, that door is interactive. I can't tell if this is a hall of mirrors or if they're just little chambers that extend endlessly. It's like being let into some seedy nightclub that you know you shouldn't be in, but for some reason you can't turn away. Climbing up a pole is an interesting way to travel in here. approach the sounds of distant revelry. We're up here. Way up here. And is there anything else we should be looking for at this moment? There's where we found the first of the pets. But there doesn't seem to be anything here. Well, we could get down to the other side. Nobody home. Nobody home. And at this rate, I don't know if anyone will be. But that does give us access to the greater plane. And the crater this thing sits in. Actually, look at it. Look at this building. It looks like a half-submerged ship in the sand, with those towers acting as smokestacks. Playing with combinations of imagery. So, what's going on out here if we wander into the desert? Hey guys! I don't think I was supposed to be over there. The filers will be angry.
Do you know any more information about this prospect?
Creatures in the sky are very sneaky. They will likely hide it where no law-abiding citizen could ever find it.
What do we see? How is the other side?
You get the impression that they're like the overseers of this world, like they're flying around, making sure the correct bidding is done. Hey, there's somebody here now. The window is always calling us to witness the beauty of the greatest existential question. Does the bathroom really exist? Y'all seem to think it does. Oh, hey, look at this. It's like an observation deck with a gallery. And one of you still missing. I know it's here. The bathroom has got to be here, one place or another. Yeah, much like ourselves, you all know what you seek, but you don't know how to get it. Look at that, the chandeliers are like a deranged, open-mouthed face. Eyes and nose and jagged teeth. There's incense burning in a golden shrine. This isn't the bathroom. No, it's just a representation of one. I've just noticed there's a happy face up above. I can't interact with either happy or sad. In fact, I can't find much to interact with anymore. If we come further down this way... Ooh, there's a whole... Oh my god! Hang on, I need to fully sit up in my chair now. What is that sound? There's You again. I think I found the driver's heads, look. It's me. With some other being. Looks like I'm holding some kind of object to hypnotize them almost. Actually, that some other being has those creatures in the sky as its head. Unfortunately, I can't get up there straight from here. Gotta go down to go up then. Oh, this is gonna be a whole lot of platforming. Nope, that slides right off. Thankfully, it's not going to be so annoying about checkpoints. Climb beneath here. That'll give us access to these stepping stones. Can we make it, though? Yep. Only barely. Yep. Right. Now, we can go for that. And claim our prize, God. Whatever pixelated sprite is in the center there, beneath that halo, it sort of looks like a diseased heart. Taxi driver's head, a talented chauffeur. The whole thing is your head. I mean, just imagine this coming deeper into the sewer that then becomes a cave, that then becomes the veins of a living organism. Dreams are very much defined by stream of consciousness. And I mentioned that earlier, but when we go into more detail now, I do believe that, like, one thought, even if there's only a slight change of mood, can carry a dream in a completely different direction. Well, that's job complete. Oh, look at you. You are happy to be back in business? You were still like a statue before, and now you're as animated as anything else here. I mean, what a triumph of animation all of this is, because everything moves in its own unique way.
What do you suckers do for a living?
Well, I'm pissed that you asked me. This magical grandma was just running around shrieking her head off, looking for directions to the bathroom instead of coming to ask me directly. I mean, I'm a taxi driver. I send people to the purge event all the time, not the bathroom. But, close enough. You just gotta ask first is all.
Do I want to take a ride? At this point, I'm very ready.
Get in the taxi and prepare for the ride of your life.
Well, let's go. You've got a little bobblehead and everything. Ooh. Are those teeth? Is that what I'm meant to understand?
Have an awful day, ENA.
You have an awful day too. You literally just pick me up and move me. What are you looking at? That's what I thought you'd do. Alright, what about the other way then? Now this almost looks like we could jump on it and platform. There coffins, actually. This is some kind of crypt canyon. What is this gunk? The sound is even different for knocking on a golden door. That's some nice attention to detail. You ever see a building scream a silent scream? And it feels like a sad thing that this one fell. Like seeing an injured animal. And the taxi was destroyed. It's busted. Well, we can use this to climb up and out, but not before we explore down these avenues. Nobody's home. An unoccupied grave. In the direction you ran, we find only a mannequin. I mean, the presence of that watcher... I don't know, to me they always feel like a shy presence that needs help. But they're just too afraid to ask for it. In the beginning this was just a place, but the soundtrack, even that shift, is enough to completely change my perspective on what's happening, to inform my perspective. You crawling along the ceiling. It's like we've completely inverted. Like you picked me up and placed me on the ceiling. Yes! We're running along in the cracks that we were seeing from before. It was a graveyard. They look up at their own afterlife. To whom does this belong? Well, clearly we need to get down there. In order to receive an audience with the genie, we need to first be heard. So let's go be heard. What are you guys doing here? Anna? You shouldn't be here if you're not mentally strong. When are you going to learn, old lady? All my friends criticize me for coming here. I laugh at them because they're all the same. Stuck in the soft ground. Right, nowhere left to go but up then. I can try and climb you, but that only gets me so far. This grave is shallow, but not examinable. Is this one of those illegal purge events?
Event?
Unbelievable. You're partying in the middle of work?
I crave freedom and the G is my only escape.
Bathroom? Again with that? You may not make it out of this place alive. And I certainly won't be picking up your slack. Find a way out of there. Are you not the boss? I mean, sure feels like it, given how you treat me. I was so excited that half of my body imploded. That's what I get for being on my feet all day. Take my spot meanwhile. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to some other people then. They can't kidnap our free will to go to the bathroom. That's what I always say. Can't this guy hurry it up? I hope to make it to the bathroom this time. I don't want to have to wait until my next life. Life is a cycle around here. I am cutting in line. Look at you.
Hey, Nicole. That's blood. Ah, I see. It will cost me arm or a blade to have.
Might as well pay with body. I don't know if I've ever seen a video game do like a clash of animation styles, but it's definitely working here and adding to the surreal nature. It's all cobbled together from bits and pieces that you may have seen in different places, but are joined here in an uncomfortable fashion. Well, perhaps uncomfortable is the wrong word for something that's uniquely, on a base level, satisfying. Okay, here we are in the Purge event, whatever that means. And none of these folks want to be disturbed. Grina, don't get between me and my dancing eyes when it starts. Oh, hey. Sentient fortune tellers, and some kind of kitty thing. Actually, your teeth look sort of like the ones in the ground. You know, the places where a body could fit. Look at you up there. We just need to go from room to room, getting our fortunes told. It's chaotic, it's weird, but it kind of makes its own internal sense if you don't think about it. We go from one fortune teller to two fortune tellers, and in the next room, nope, they only act to block off doors. They're acting as locks. Look at these creatures. All in silhouette, even though the room is brightly lit. But it's because they're just blending in with the crowd. We're not meant to perceive any part of it, but each of these mannequin corpses always feels like an interloper, something that ended up in a place where it doesn't belong. You stand out among standouts. Hey there. I'm glad I came down this optional route. What's with that long face? You don't like slaughterhouse parties? They're dancing now, but this all goes wrong as the night ends, doesn't it? We can talk to you, mouth rice. Well, it's actually not much of a conversation, but what did you expect? Alright, let's get away from that. But not for long. Oh. When you've looked outside these bright bubbles for long enough, it stops mattering what you eat, as long as it's something. Hey you made it.
Oh, hey! Are you following me or something? Well, I don't blame you.
I'm glad you understand. Oh my god, that thing's squaring up. I am the boss.
How can I lead this stupid event? My lame, scheduleless role, I can't afford another minute of joy.
No idea. You're better off focusing on other things in life. Partying, following the whistle, getting ready to be eaten. I mean, are you really going to miss your one chance to visit the bathroom, madame? I guess not, motivational meat man. Ugh. This place is filling up. Oh, I can't move very fast or jump. We should get going. Feels like we're in a bad way. Like we're frustrated at being kept from our goals all this time. That whistle sounds hungry. Huh, look at that. We see those things, and suddenly we are those things. A classic dream perspective flip. And this is turning into brutal cannibalism. The partygoers taking different shapes and configurations, but the layout's still just the same as the dance floors we were wandering before. It might yet prove difficult to actually get out of here. Mainly because I don't believe this is actually random. Ugh. You ever have one of those dreams where you're looking for something, and no matter how much you search the space, see the same ground over and over, you just can't seem to find anything new? We've been swallowed. And find a pair of crazed eyes staring at us from within.
Pardon me. My head hurts so much. Do Do you have any coffee? Any milk? Any bathroom? A giant bathroom. Ugh. It's not enough for this many bodies. I hate myself.
You only creak and groan. But you don't speak at all. You look at that and determine it's not enough. It's almost like the purge event is the entry into the afterlife. And this is what happens after. Shreeman may have had too much. Oh no, we've got to Frogger it. But it's hard, my eyes can't focus on any one thing. I legitimately can't tell where I'm going from here. No. It doesn't look like I'll make it. And at times I won't. Well, at least we got our right arm back. You. So the brown one is trying to point me somewhere, the green one is trying to stop me, to point me in a different direction. Oh my god. I think one's lying and one's telling the truth. Is it the same across species? The hint would be the one down in the sewers.
Hast thou seen that? Entities fighting each other for thy attention, creating a path to the correct hut for the sinful souls whom arrive to this unfortunate place. I know not which one to trust, which tells the truth. So tired I am of lies.
Well, the only way is to find out. You're guiding me this way. They're guiding me that way. Oh no, your ice sculpture train derailed. A village divided by lies. And even those in charge are sick of it. Okay, what about here? We'll find out our answer now. Well, it did something. It's like a pleasant boat ride, but the kind you can only go on when you're half asleep. No, seriously, when I was in high school, I would have these study hall classes where I could just kind of sit and do whatever I wanted, and a lot of the time I would just kind of rest, and a lot of the time I would end up in that half-asleep state. A lot of the time when I would end up like that, I would actually kind of believe I was lying on my grandma's couch. I mean, it was so real. I would believe I was there. It was so pleasant, and being transported here, it immediately reminded me of that. Is this where they toss down the Muppet bodies? God. Also, I wonder how many Muppet bodies a day a place like this goes through. They're like ghost shrimp watching us from the walls. Water pouring downward was another image that was present in the sewers. There you are! The object we didn't know we were searching for this entire time, the one that wasn't on the hook. I'd forgotten all about you, but dreams have a way of circling back to their original idea. My condolences on reaching this place. Whoever you are talking with now is what remains of the former genie of these lands. Forgiveness is only a gift you can never have.
Dear Genie, or to whoever it may concern, my job is to do everything possible to find the boss, for he is our target today. The smoke is in the way of our business and must be eradicated at once.
That boss you are looking for, are you familiar with his background? His family? His face? Even if you can't answer these questions, you seem to recognize very well who this entity is. Despite this confidence, you and me holding a conversation in this place says a lot about your inability to complete such a task. Could there have been hesitation in your actions? Unfortunately, there is not much else I can do for you right now. I choose to remind you that this place we are in is too far away from your real physical form. I can only keep you from returning to it. However, I may make an exception for today. Touch my memories. Let me show you a reality. One where you achieved your deepest desires. We were told the entire time we had to reach that thing on the pedestal. Turns out it was the thing we noted as we walked into this world. Remember it, huh? All it takes is a place and the right food. We haven't just entered the afterlife, we've entered every afterlife. It all feels so meaningful, but don't ask me for a meaning. Can the business bear the liability of obliterating this smoke machine? Well, it's not like we have a choice. Like that mechanical hand coaxes the smoke out. We're just slapping you broken with a fan. Or simply shooing you away. But without the smoke, it's so dark and desolate. It no longer moves. After all of this religious significance, we lead through a rusty metal door. This environment is almost realistic. leave through there. You end up in the locker room after you turn off the smoke? Well, I suppose it makes sense. Maybe it's like a sauna. Sounds like there's something out here. These are the rooms the party took place in. Please tell me you're done with all that bathroom bullcrap.
The issue with the bathroom has been resolved. Our business with the boss is our next priority. He will be down the drain in no time.
Down the what? That's not funny. I won't fall for that. Stop acting like a novice. You know your job. Let's focus on finishing it in one go. Don't you dare ever talk to me about bathrooms again.
Toilets are death traps.
Ah, I almost forgot to mention. I don't know what you did, but it is really working. A lot of that nasty smoke has disappeared. Good job, ENA. We'll always make work easier. Although, now that I think about it, we may have ended up in another one of those predicaments, ENA. This is a looping predicament.
Ah, predicaments, huh? I'm good at those.
You see, I heard the door you're at is about to close right now. That means you may get trapped in there, you know?
Well, it's time to be that one drop inside that ocean full of opportunities. Am I right?
Sure. I forgot you have your sales tricks. You are really good at those, aren't you? Now go. Do whatever you have to do, and come back. Well, first things first. Find our way out of the now gray and empty party hall. Into someplace I've not yet seen. I can hear tones from within, like birds starting to sing, that I immediately lose track of the second I focus my attention on them. And those sounds are directional too. It sounds like there are things moving around in here with me, but it's not exactly threatening. Ugh. You there. Oh, there are graves here as well. It's like the place we came from is falling apart.
I do not give change.
Okie dokie. I've never seen something like this before. And you've seen a lot of things.
This looks controversial.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
Just arrived for the premiere.
Like this is some kind of entertainment.
I don't like the cast. I prefer cash.
A dealer in real estate. A speculator in the real estate market. Is that an IDE cable connecting angels? I can't push you on. You're one of those creatures from the walls. Like you held everything together. I was born with a purpose from the bells of creation. Okay. I never really got to finish a lot of the other stuff. Hey, there's a taxi over there. Maybe we can be rescued from here? Speculative investor in real estate.
Why
Wait, what's
are those
happening to me?
things around you?
I don't know. I could ask you the same question. Is that where I'm trying to go? Oh no. This feels terminal, potentially. Let's make a run for that taxi, shall we? I can climb on top of you, but you're not my ride. This is just going to get progressively worse, isn't it? Yeah. This is pure entertainment, only entertainment allowed around here. The king. You're there? Still wearing your blindfold, I see. Next suit king, what is your wisdom?
Nice surprise! Two travelers meet again. Although mayhap in happier circumstance. I can no longer sense the stench of any lie. Vain pretense has met his match, and noble truth holds sway.
Are you saying we did this? And that it's arguably a good thing? Oh, this is getting worse. Different expressions on you guys. But all of you returned. Remember, ENA. Simply remember. Open this door? Yes. This door is now closed. We're too late. It's not budging. We've no choice but to succumb to whatever this is. End of Chapter 1, Lonely Door. So it is episodic in this way. Oh man, I really wish I could have gone and completed those other objectives, but I really didn't know how else I could proceed in that area. All I'll say is, so that was Chapter 1 of ENA Dream Barbecue. And this was a weird one, a really weird one, but it's one of those things where, yes, we are meant to just kind of take it as we go. We can be somewhat analytical, but honestly, it contradicts itself so thoroughly that it's actually almost impossible to do so. It does so deliberately, though. It's all to put you in the headspace that you need to be in to experience it, and everything from the contrasting animation styles to the dialogue being so internally inconsistent, but in a way that you somehow feel like you're following as it's going. I would describe it almost as taking me in the same way that Big Top Burger did, where I don't know what this is, but I know I like it. It just turns your brain to mush while you're playing it, but that doesn't mean there's nothing going on here. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't try to analyze. Much like a dream, there are moments where it feels like deep meaning is just on the tip of my tongue. Like, I understand it intuitively, but I can't vocalize it, put it to words, even to myself. It's like it speaks in the assembly code of my brain, where it's pure instruction to feel exactly what I need to, and nothing more. Oop, there's some stuff here. We're saved. Hey. Quit being so unprofessional. People will get the wrong idea. And we're back to menu.
ENA、あんたの会話をつけてたよ。忌々しいジーニーとドアについて聞いてたんだがね、もしあんたが探しに行くっていうんなら、俺は一緒には行けないみたいだ。いや、このスモークのせいで足が痛くってな。
Hey, look at this. I'm replaying to see what else I can see, and you look different when you're on the phone. In a trance, like, almost. Well, that was strange. But it's funny that it does account for that. Oh, look. We can go through these things. Curtains that we can pass by, or at least that one is. This really reminds me a lot of the first-person segments of Anthology of the Killer. What is that, being tossed up and down? Oh, that ceiling is very high. Oh, back where we came from. None of the walls here can be trusted. Anyone could have watched us enter, in fact. Look at that, there's even a second pole or string or whatever this is. But it just brings us right back down. Oh, this is a strange one. Who knows what kind of stuff could be hidden in this game? The names are scratched off. Hey there, you startled me. They're busy acting. I'm sorry, the cutout told me this? It's missing dice. I can't make it to that hole in the wall. Hey, you. Best not interrupt his performance. It stopped. It stopped, and that is extremely uncomfortable. Wait. Where am I going now? I can't go through here. Oh, yes, I knew I should be feeling along the wall for more. All kinds of hidden riches. And garbage. But this is barred off. Oh, we can actually jump up and crawl over that. There is room. You know, a dream-based game can be quite creepy, but I think it's when it's only in little moments like this where it catches you completely in the middle of something more, I don't know, curious? That's when the horror really shines. It's almost dry. I really expected there to be something there when I turned around. What if we come over to this building that's over here? That light flash started for a second, but that was all. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Wait, is that one of the pets back there? Well, that was a convenient way to lead us to you. You're the one that I couldn't find before. Alright, I think finding all of you is going to be what enables me to get a lot further this time. Huh, now I come back here and the image of myself is not in that frame. I wonder why that is, what changes. Is it just about you? There you are. Oh, that's all four. Oh, hey, look at that. There's something around the corner here. Let's grab your head first. Didn't notice this before. An easy way to travel back out? Or just a place to fall down here in the first place. Now, we can bring you your babies? Bad service. You're here early. Oh, thank God. I was starving. Now I can have good meal.
Bless you for your business.
There we go, and we got the chocolates, which means we can now buy from the vending machine, and I bet what we buy from the vending machine can be used for the Watcher. Alright, we're going to buy the mayonnaise, the special cream used as a sleep mask. Relax and cover your eyeballs.
With prices this low, you can't afford a lifetime to wait.
That's right, you found yourself a bargain. Oh. Let's just smear it on you unwillingly. So up here, boop, boop, boop. Toil beyond death itself. Let's block your eyes with the mayonnaise. That's not what I had in mind, but I suppose it worked. Why couldn't we use the garbage can the way I said? So that's now two jobs. You will probably, oh my God, let us through. Nope. Let's try a little further down. Oh, you actually did it. Okay, rad. And off we... What do you want now? Huh? Did you really think I was going to let you pass because you did a bad deed? Don't be an idiot. Oh, we made him more powerful. That's for your brother, I guess. Should I maybe go check on him? He's in an uninterruptible sleep. Don't bother him. Uninterruptible sleep. Funny way of putting it. Look at the taxi driver over there. Well, let's see if we can continue our quest for a life. Look at this. It's like there's no difference between buildings and the terrain. Now, we became one of these mannequins in the ending, so I guess we could say that all these are victims, those who made it to one of these purge events. Purging, I guess, being a way to party yourself into the grave, rave to the grave, they say. The bus doesn't seem to exist. It's gone. Night has arrived. You there. You there. This could be someplace where smoke comes from, although it's not the smoke. None of you want to talk to me. A crane. Useful for moving large objects when needed. Is there anything we'll need to move? So this land is yours. Yours and the purged. Hey, there she is. What are you doing up there?
Oh, you aren't who I was expecting to see here. Did that kind young man from the bridge let you in too? What a gentleman. I hope he's having a good day. Anywho, I came here in search of the bathroom. I hope to clear my sins and have the truth revealed to me. But I couldn't reach it, and now, frankly, I'm stuck here. Could you find a way to send my corpse over to my relatives? They must be waiting for me at the square near Seal House. And be quick, I'll surely be dead before the day is over.
Well, okay. That's the thing, is that this whole world is like a jovial march towards death. But I guess salvation, something desirable within that. Or maybe that's the wrong way to put it. Either way, a crane could certainly be useful for such things. Use the crane to move the witch to her relatives? Of course. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. There we go. No? Oh, this is so weird. Alright. Well, what we really need is to get ourselves stuck on the wedge-shaped building and then move upward, but this is an incredibly annoying thing. There we go, finally. There we are. I guess that means you're safe now? I wonder if that opens anything up for us. There is somebody up on top of that building. And this building has been entirely demolished. Look at the moths that infest this thing. Well, they look like petals at first, but they're actually sheets of paper, like office paper. Well, they're all together again. What do they have to say about that?
I'm sorry. I got carried away and tripped hard.
Then why are you still alive? I was hoping to sing at your funeral.
It's not too late. I'll kill both you noisy birds with one damn stone.
Okay, it's settled. We'll visit the Purge event on a later date. For now, let's just head home.
You fool! Sponsor my demons! Feed me the cash!
Oopsies! But of course, clumsy me. Let me see. What goodies do I've got tucked away in my pocket? I filled found this thingamajig in a very faraway land while on holiday. Actually, I think it was ENA who gave it to me. I thought it'd make for an interesting ingredient, but sadly, I don't know a thing about recipes. I'm no shaman.
Oh, heavens. It's almost time for the evening eulogies. We better get rolling, ladies. Goodbye, Miss Aina.
Bless you for your business.
A shaman could give this motherboard a better use. Our actions have an impact on the world. I'm just not sure what that impact or those actions are. Perhaps you could use it? Is the motherboard a life in your eyes? The shaman receives the motherboard.
May the gods forgive me for what I'm about to do.
That's what I say when I build a PC.
Step back! What had to be done was done, but what hadn't been done was done too. And now that it is done, it may be done again. Done, done, done.
Damn it! Shut up! You know, I don't even believe anything, but you're bleeding out some real bullshit here! You're a fluke!
Worry not. Trust me when I say sacrifices were made. Here's your reward, ENA. You birthed it. Unfortunately, it is not fully grown yet. I'm afraid you may need to gather the rest of the body by sewing this head. But those holes shouldn't be a problem for you to find around here. Now go, ENA! Reach that giant orb in the sky and be one with it! Now, it's your turn to go to the bathroom. Now, it's your turn to begin life anew! Possibly.
Bless you for your business.
Every time I talk to this guy, I feel like I should check my wallet. Human board, huh? Well, now we know what we need those holes for. They're all around here. Here's one. We got him! If I start telling lies, will this go any faster? What is this?
I'm the buzz!
So does that mean we've restored service? Okay. Wow, this was destroyed. Wait. We can't go this way anymore. Nor can we talk to you at all. We've completely diverged in paths. It's not just side stuff. So if we plant you here... do you do something similar? Yeah. Into the clouds. I can sense the overflowing tears and sins coming from the bathroom up there. I swear. May the doors guide my epic moves. Everybody does the pee-pee dance when you're talking to them. Like straight up into the clouds. I can recall you like so, and place you back down. That shaman was right this whole time, and we called him crazy. Or maybe we're the crazy ones for believing him now. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know what to make of any of this. I just want to go home. We're ascending. And we have choices on where to go. You know, I could not have predicted that any of this would be the outcome of doing these tasks. But you can't say it didn't result in something. You can't say that it's not a meaningful set of quests. What were you? There, up there, there's something. I don't know, man, I'm just along for the ride. And that ride may not be over yet. Frozen in place. Actually, it looks sort of like the remains of the structure we saw down below. This platforming is nuts. What would happen if I were to fall now? Note that there's never been a level transition. Oh, it is getting frigid up here. I can just feel the ground moving under me. This game has way more nightmare fuel than I even knew. Get us out of here. The wind is actually physically pushing me around. It's hard to keep my footing. I have to constantly fight against it to avoid falling off. Okay, how are we doing this? This looks like a tough jump. Don't push me off, please. I feel like owls flying over. Up and out, we made it! Hey there. So you're the one that holds life itself. And that weird egg sac that towers over the world. The thing that everyone wants to reach, but no one quite knows how. Taxi, you brought me to entirely the wrong place before. This is where those things congregate. It's also where those pets live. I'm gonna use a brand new sentence and say that getting eaten by you is like a organic kaleidoscope. ENA, what's taking so long? Where's the genie? Don't tell me. You're still in the bathroom? Hey, quit hovering over the toilet. It's embarrassing. I think our degradation is complete. Who talks like that? And hold the phone. Are you repenting on the toilet? Ah. You. I should have seen this coming. And now we arrive here. I just got an achievement for whatever that was. Hang on, I was actually taking a break to eat. What was that? Felt all too human. Blink and you'll miss it. Let's try following the liars then. You're all pointing to this one. A false one simply sinks into the ground. This time there's a bunch of you in here. No, you weren't before. I wonder what causes the difference. Well, I guess you frolic together in here. And this time, no bodies are falling down. If this existed in some form as a YouTube series for years before, then I can certainly see why people are excited to try it as a game, and I don't know what the translation is, but I definitely get the impression that it worked. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out, but this was certainly a unique experience, and one which I'm honestly fascinated by. I couldn't get enough. Because I kept feeling like I was just on the verge of understanding it, you know? But maybe that's the whole point. Maybe that feeling of being on the edge of understanding is exactly where it wants us to be. It wants to hold us there in some place where you can't normally linger. I can't wait to hear from you guys about this. This is one of those things I'm going to obsess over for the next couple of weeks, but if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.